Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today our group will discuss about the coordinate measuring machine, which is about the gantry or column. Before we start our presentation, let me introduce my group members. First is Mohammad Najib bin Nasir, Mohammad Affiq Syukri bin Arafat, Mohammad Hafidzie bin Suhaizan, and the last one is Muhammad Aslam bin Abdul Salam. Next, I will explain about the introduction of CMM gantry. Firstly, we must know about the CMM, which is about a coordinate measuring machine. It's a device that measures the geometry of physical objects by sensing discrete points on the surface of the object with a point. There are different types of CMMs and probes that manufacturers can use to measure and maintain their quality. Next, about the gantry, CMMs are equipped with 3 moving elements, which are shifted on air bearings along 3 guides perpendicular to each other. Next, the sensor is fixed on the ram, which slides vertically with respect to the head. Next, gantry style CMMs also are used for large products such as automobiles, where the floor itself can serve as a datum. This design eliminates the need to lift an article onto a table, so they are useful for heavy machine parts. In addition, the strengths are particularly apparent when they are used for 3-dimensional measurements, for large components and assemblies in the aerospace industry, defense, shipbuilding, and in the power generation industry. Next, I will explain about the gantry diagram with label, which is about the parts of the gantry. The gantry have 10 parts, which is for the first part is left support, second part is the Y guideway, number 3 X guideway, 4 Z pinhole, 5 left Y guideway, number 6 left column, number 7 Y carriage, 8 Z carriage, and 9 Z carriage, and the last one is the probe.
Function accessory of gantry. Gantry style frame support the moving platform and probe. Left support the weight of the moving platform and probe. Wide guideway guides the movement of the moving platform along the y-axis. At guideway guides the movement of the moving platform along the x-axis. Z guideway guides the movement of the moving platform along the z-axis. Y tray edge hold the probe and allow it to move along the y-axis. Probe touch the surface of the object being measured. CMM controller input program. Safety measure when using this CMM gantry. Firstly, wear accurate personal protective equipment, or we call PPE, including safety glass and hearing protection. And number 2, follow all instruction and warning provided by the manufacturer. Number 3, ensure that the CMM is properly calibrated and maintained. Number 4, keep the work area clean and free of obstruction. Number 5, do not exceed the maximum load capacity of the CMM. And number 6, do not attempt to move or adjust the CMM while it's in operation. Number 7, keep hand and other body part away from moving part of the CCM. Number 8, always follow proper lifting technicals when handling heavy object. Number 9, if the CMM is equipped, which the film extraction system make sure it is properly used and maintained. Number 10. If you are unsure about any aspect of operating the CMM, seek guidance from a supervisor or equipment technician.
The working principle of a Gantry CMM is based on the measurement of coordinates in 3 dimensions. This CMM machine uses a probe to touch the surface of the object being measured and determine its position in space. This position is then recorded and used to create a 3D model of the object's geometry. To measure the position of a point on the surface of the object, this CMM uses a coordinate system that consists of 3 axes, which is x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis. The x-axis is typically perpendicular to the y-axis and is used to measure the distance from front to back. The y-axis is used to measure the distance from left to right. Then, the z-axis is used to measure the distance from the base of the CMM to the surface of the object. As the probe moving along, the surface of the object is measured the position of each point in 3D coordinate system. The resulting data is used to create a 3D model of the object geometry, which can be viewed on the CMM's computer. This CMM machine can be programmed to measure a wide variety of features, including point, line, circle, and more complex shape. It can also be used to perform a dimensional inspection, surface finish measurement, and other type of measurement. Gantry CMMs are typically used in manufacturing, quality control, and research and development setting to ensure that parts and assemblies are manufactured to precise specification. They are also used in reverse engineering, where they are used to create 3D model of existing objects for use in design and analysis.
So my name is Mohammad and I will talk about method of use coordinate measuring machine. So firstly, turn on the switch button to start the coordinate measuring machine process. And secondly, select program or software that has been installed on the computer. Please choose the right one. Next, we setting the CMM. Secondly, this is involved to installing the CMM on the table, the reverse surface technique. Sure that all of the cable and power source are properly connected. And the fourth is place the object on the measuring bed. So the object should be placed as close to the center of the measuring bed as possible and should be secure to prevent it from moving during measuring process. The fifth one is selecting measuring point. The CMM software will have a guide that allows to select points on the object either by clicking on the 3D model of the object or by entering coordinate manually. So the sixth one is taking measurement to take a measurement if you need to move the probe to the correct location to get to take the measuring. Next, we analyzing the data. Once we have taken all of the necessary measurements, you can use the CMM software to analyze the data and create a report or export it to another program for the analysis. And lastly, once we have taken all of the necessary measurements, we can use the CMM software to analyze the data and create a report or export it to another program for further analysis. So I will talk about CMM Gantry calibration method according to ISO 17025 standard. Firstly, verify that the CMM is in good working condition and that all necessary components are present and functioning correctly. Secondly, set up the CMM according to the manufacturer instruction manual, ensure that it is level stable, and perform geometric accuracy test using the set of dots, block, or other terms. calibrated reference standard to check the accuracy of the CMM measurement. And check the CMM linear scale using a curated difference bar or laser interferometer, and verify the accuracy of the CMM probes using a calibrated pair or other reference standard. Perform a volumetric accuracy test by measuring reference standard with non-dimension, comparing the result to the estimated value. Lastly, document the result of the calibration and any necessary adjustment to the calibration report.
As the conclusion, the largest stationary gantry and bridge type 3D coordinate measuring machines, which is the CMM, from Hexagon Metrology Sciences, will give you a gargantuan performance. It is not just the capacity of these giants of the world of coordinate measuring system that leaves all others in the sight, but they also impress with robust materials, a stable structure and high accuracy on the production floor, in a production cell or in the measuring room. Last but not least, the CMMs can act as a steerable system or as a station in a production cell. Finally, if you want to measure a large item with high performance, you will be making the right choice with this coordinate measuring machine, such as the CMMs of Gantry.